Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have to be honest before I start that I have already recorded this video like 2 days ago, but I was sick and I was like, no, they'll just deal with my sick face. But I watched it, I was like, you can really notice I'm sick. So, doing this again, I feel fine now, and here is my video. Today I want to talk to you guys about minimalism, consumerism, living in a world, being rich, all that together, because if you watched my last video, you saw that I came back from a mission trip from Kenya, and I said like they had happiness that I didn't expect in an orphanage. I was shocked. So when I came back from Kenya, and I want to be super real with you guys, I wanted to throw everything away because I had a realization that money doesn't really make me happy. When I buy stuff, there's this buzz that I like it, I'm happy with it, that I bought it, and then the buzz dies, goes in the closet, and I actually never wear it again with clothing. And I was actually thinking, like, this is with a lot of stuff. If you have seen the Netflix series of Marie Kondo, it doesn't spark joy to me anymore, so I throw it away. Coming back from Kenya, I wanted to throw everything away. So when I came home to Holland, I started cleaning out my room. And basically, I ended up with 5 trash bags of stuff that I didn't want anymore. Because I wanted to have less of the things that didn't matter, and I want to have more of the things that do matter. And being in Kenya, I saw that they had things that I didn't have. And it was patience, and it was gentleness, and it was gratitude, and it was happiness.
I'm Virginia from United States of Kenya, and this is a beautiful place to be. We have the sun, we have the wind.
She's really good at vlogging.
We can see the crowds
holding my hand.
The stars. I tell you, this is the best place to be.
Throwing things away that I didn't like anymore made me think, wow, I spent so much money on things that I'm throwing away right now. It was really bad. I came in this orphanage expecting the worst. Crying children, flies around their heads, just poor. And yes, I saw that. But the children, they took me to their room one day. I still get chills just telling this, but they showed me their box. And it was a small box, but it had all of their stuff in it. It was a few clothing pieces, some socks, some shoes, that's it. The rest of their stuff was a cup, some cutlery, and a plate. I felt super guilty. Every child had a box like that, and they were stacked in this closet. They slept with like 8 children in a room, and I came there with a suitcase of my clothes, and that wasn't even half my closet. And they had this box, and it wasn't even full. I felt so guilty, and I felt so rich. I felt so spoiled. And at home, I would never call myself rich. So that was a weird thing for me. Being there, I felt rich. Being here, I don't feel rich. People don't really call themselves rich because rich is a moving line. Groeschel explains this. Because if you ask people what amount of money do you need to have to be rich, they would say an amount of money, and when they eventually get to that amount of money, they would say, well, I don't feel rich, I can always be richer. So the line moves, and they earn more money, and they get to that point, and their line moves again. And that's what happens. We never feel rich enough. Why? Because there's always more. There's always more to achieve. There's always more to get, to buy, to possess. And that is the thing. We buy stuff that we eventually throw away. We think that more stuff is gonna make us happy. And yes, it does. When I buy stuff, I feel happy. And when I throw it away, I feel sad because it has cost money, and now I'm just throwing it away because it doesn't have value anymore. But I still keep on buying stuff. This is the thing. Culture shouts at us, what you don't have is what you need. Look at the commercials on TV. I saw this, I was shocked. So I saw this bed commercial. It was like for the sheets and the pillowcases. First shot you see is a happy couple laying in bed. Ugh. Second shot you see is a baby smiling. Not in bed, but just a baby smiling. So you think, oh, this couple is happy and their baby is happy as well. Ah! And then they said, do you want to wake up with happiness? Buy these pillowcases and these bed sheets, and you will feel happy when you wake up. I was like, what? I need that to feel happy. Like, my spouse and I are fighting all the time. This is what we need. Oh my goodness, we can buy happiness. But we can't. That's the thing. We cannot buy happiness. More money will not always fix your problems. More money will not keep your children off of drugs. It will actually make them more accessible to them. More money will not fix your marriage. You need two people who are committed to make things work to do that. Not two people with a lot of money. That's not gonna make a marriage work. More money is not gonna fix everyone's cancer. More money is not what we need. But culture shouts at us, what you don't have is what you need. So we buy stuff to make us feel happy, but it only lasts for a while. And then we feel empty again. Culture is also our pop stars, our Instagrammers, our YouTubers, not only commercial shouts. Let me just sing a little song to you. Let's get these hairs out first. Real life YouTuber. Whoever said money can't solve your problems must not have had enough money to solve them. They say which one, I said nah, I want all of them. Happiness is the same price as red bottom. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. You want it all, you want it, want it, want it. The fame and the fortune and more. You want it all, you want it, you know that you want it. You gotta have your star on the floor. You want the world, nothing less. All the fame and the press. Okay, I think that's clear. For those of you who think like Ariana or Sharpay thinks, and think, oh, money is making me happy. I have a statement, and that's just me thinking. Some people think, oh, if the whole world will be rich, that's when we're all happy. But I looked up what's the richest country in the world, and it's Qatar. I've never heard of it, but I've never heard of it being the happiest place on earth. Disney has been called that, but that's not my point. So this is the thing, there's still a question, why are people poor in Kenya, and why are we rich? But let me tell you, if Kenya was a rich country, doesn't say that their happiness rate would go up. These children, they value things way better than we do. We throw things away. We spend $5 on Starbucks coffee while they might earn $2 a day. We never really had the privilege to pray, Lord, give me today my daily bread. Because we have enough in our cabinets. We never really, maybe you did, but I have never had the privilege to really trust him 100% because I had no money anymore. And there was this girl at BSSM, she started with no money. She had to pay off her tuition through half the year. Our school was already halfway over and she still had to pay off her tuition. She had no parents, no house. This was her new home, but she had to trust Jesus so bad because she had to trust God, the provider, that she would be able to stay there because he called her there. And she was able to stay. Money came in crazy ways. Some people at BSSM, they got checks in the mail from anonymous people. Some people had envelopes with money, a car given to them, stuff like that. I was shocked at what God could do. So we are actually pretty rich. The thing is, our emptiness that we have inside of us, it can only be filled by Jesus. Jesus can actually truly satisfy this longing for something that can fulfill my happiness. I won't put it in stuff. I won't put my happiness in people. People will disappoint you. But I put my happiness, my hope in Jesus Christ, who died for me. He died for you on a cross. The most horrible death you can have. He died for you so that he can set you free, that he can forgive your sins. He became sin so that you can be free from it. He died so that you can live and be truly happy in life. I want to read to you 1 Timothy 6, verse 18 and 19. And it says, "Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way they will lay up treasures for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of the life that is truly life." So God says, he commands to us, be rich. But he doesn't say be rich in money, but be rich in good deeds. We shouldn't trust our riches because one day you might lose it all. But put your trust in the one who richly provides. I hope that you got something out of that long message about money and stuff. And if I want you to have one thing, is that our happiness should not lay in our money or our stuff, but in Jesus, who richly provides, and who cares for you, and who loves you. That was a video for this week, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot of stuff out of that. And yeah, I will make a new video next week, and it's gonna be different. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Just one more thing, guys, before you leave. I forgot to mention this in my video, but there are also a lot of good songs in this world, and I just want to share with you 2 songs that are bringing the good message about how Jesus should be our center. And yeah, these songs are amazing, so give a listen to them. I will put a link in the description for these songs, and I just encourage you to listen to them. And yeah, have a blessed week.